Let's settle for the details now, because the Ghana Water Company says it is burdened with spending huge sums of money on chemicals to treat high turbidity levels of raw water at various extraction stations. Managing Director of the company, Clifford Brimer, attributes the rising cost to pollution of water bodies through illegal mining activities. With increasing pollution, the company has had to consistently replace damaged equipment to manage those levels. Let's go to Anita Sewa, who's on the phone line with more on the story. Good afternoon, Anita. Thank you so much for your time. What more can you report? All right, it seems like we're having some trouble with getting Anita. We'll try and bring her back onto the phone lines as she gives us an update. You know that here at Multimedia, we're running a hashtag No to Galamsey campaign, and we urge all of you to join in the fight to curb this menace. A Deputy Minister at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, George Mekuduka, has rubbished allegations of his involvement in Galamsey activities in the Takwa Nzuom constituency. According to him, anybody who alleges that he's involved in the illegal mining menace must come out with concrete evidence to prove that allegation and not engage in speculations aimed at tarnishing his reputation. He's been speaking exclusively with my colleague Samuel Kojo-Brace.
And I'm not going to lose focus. I'm so determined. We'll continue to clamp down these miners or illegal miners who are so determined to destroy our country. I mean, we can't allow this nation wreckers to just put up statements just to confuse everybody. Now they just want to demoralize you. You are working hard. You want to make sure water bodies are clean. You want to make sure people get work to do, like establishing community mining. Obviously, become a target. You're doing the right thing, and people will come after you, including, you know, intra and other related political innuendos that you have in the system. They will all come after you. But God is on our side, and we are so determined. We have nothing to hide. Galamsey is not done in the chamber. It's done in open. If Mekuduka has a concession, be on the concession, show the public where the concession is. I started challenging people about 6 years ago that if you think Mekuduka has a concession and you have that evidence, show it to Ghanaians. You can't just speculate. He's a miner. As for that, you can easily say so. So if the IGP, for example, is from a community and robbery happens in that community, and because it's an IGP, so nobody should steal from that community. I mean, it may happen. It doesn't matter where he's from. It can. So if Mekuduka is the deputy minister and illegal mining has happened in his hometown, so therefore you think, I mean, let's be realistic, and some of these things, discuss them dispassionately, moving out of politics. You go to other areas that people of high repute hail from. You have illegal mining there. It doesn't mean you can just associate those illegal mining to them. You see, the Galamseyers, they do flourish in some of these things because they know that, yes, they are pointing fingers at the leaders. So they get a field day to do their own thing. If we don't stop that, we will not be able to win this battle. We need to stop that. Let's be practical. Let's get to work. Let's really point to where.
That's Deputy Lands Minister refuting some allegations of his involvement in Galamsey. But let me go back to my colleague Anita Sewa, who has been reporting that the Ghana Water Company says it is burdened with spending huge sums of money on chemicals to treat high turbidity levels of raw water at various extraction stations. Managing Director of the company, Clifford Brimer, attributes the rising cost to pollution of water bodies through illegal mining activities. With increasing pollution, the company has had to consistently replace damaged equipment to manage these rising turbidity levels of water bodies. Anita, thank you so much for your time. What more can you report?
Okay, so actually we visited River Ofen on Saturday with the Minister for Sanitation and Water Resources. And according to the Ghana Water Company, they are burdened with... hello, please, can you hear me?
Hear you. Anita, I can hear you. Anita?
Okay, so according to the Ghana Water Company, they are saying they are facing a reduction in volumes of water treated and supplied to customers as a result of the pollution of water sources by illegal miners. And the company is saying that it continues to incur extra costs to treat and supply water to its customers. And according to Clifford Brima, who is the managing director of the Ghana Water Company, the cost is in several folds. And according to him, their machines have been stopped and maintained more regularly, so the shutdowns are becoming too frequent. And according to him, he was saying that anytime there's a shutdown, people are not getting water, and the cost keeps multiplying.
All right, thank you very much. That's the Love FM reporter Anita Sewa giving us an update on that Galamsey story. Remember, you can join the conversation, hashtag #NoToGalamsey on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Let us all gather together for this fight. Now, this afternoon, it was a packed court when both Attorney General and Minister for Justice Godfred Dame and Lands Minister Samuel Abu Jinapor stormed the High Court to lead government's efforts in the prosecution of Aisha Huang and others being held for illegal mining. The Attorney General signaled the readiness of government to conduct an expeditious trial to send a signal to all those engaged in illegal mining that government is coming after them. My colleague Kweku Asante sat through proceedings and will join us later for this conversation.